everyone, it's me, that YGO player. Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. Last time we caught Rayquaza. This time we're back to the Weather Institute because there's some stuff we can continue on with a post-credit in only Emerald version. So, Ruby and Sapphire, sorry, you don't get to this part. So let's go inside this place. So the reason we can do this in only Emerald, because if we talk to this guy, he said on the second floor of the Institute, we study the weather patterns over in the Hoenn region. We've been noticing temporary and isolated cases of drought and heavy rain lately. Very interesting, we gotta say. So let's check it out. Let's go upstairs and talk to one of the science guys. I believe it's the same science guy that gives you the cash form. So yeah, let's talk to him right now. I track weather patterns all over the Hoenn region. Presently, heavy rainfall has been recorded over Route 129. Could that mean somewhere near Route 29? So if you look up at Route 29, that looks like it's... where's that at? So it's over here somewhere. So if you get somewhere that says heavy rain, make sure you have a Pokemon with Dive. I'll be right back. I'll get my mod Pokemon that has the move Dive. See you in a minute. Okay, we got our Pokemon that has the move Dive, and since we're trying line is right next to Indigo Plateau, the Elite Four, before you go on the Victory Road. So before we do anything, we're gonna use a Max Repel. So we don't want to run into any wild Pokemon. And if you go near any route of... I guess I've never faced you. Or is this a rematch? I'll be right back. So what I was about to say is, if you go to the area where the weather... I guess I skipped these people. Be right back again. What I was about to say is... Okay, thank you for your number. What I was about to say is, if you go to the Route 128, there's areas underwater that you couldn't go under because it's not there before. Or, wait. Oh my gosh, I'm so, out of it. I am going crazy. This is not the area, is it? Oh, okay. I'm just being dumb. Man, this is such a fail on my side. So, okay, you gotta go around Route 128. Now look for an area that's raining. I'm not finding anywhere that's raining. Oh no, it's Route 129. Right. I know what I'm doing. So it's Route 129. Why am I so like Route 28? So this area was not been rained before. So what you gotta do is find an underground passage, or you gotta have a Pokemon to dive. This is the reason it is because you just need to go under. And I don't think this is it because this is the part where you get the shards. Let's see. Oh wait, never mind. That's it. You go and dive. And we're in a marine cave. This is the only dungeon you can find in Emerald in no other games, or no other Ruby and Sapphire. And we see something that Team Aqua was trying to wake back then. Now we're able to battle it. So before you do anything, save your game. I advise you to do this. Save, move forward. We have Kyogre, the King of the Sea. I think I call him King of the Seas because I think, in my opinion, it's one of the best legendary Pokemon ever. Overall, Kyogre's gonna be level 70 Billy Drizzle. That means it's gonna rain non-stop. This is not until it's been, and in a couple of turns it will stop the rain, but if you have something that stops the weather, you should do that. So maybe catching that replace would have been a great idea because it will stop the hydro pump powered by 50% because of the drizzle. Its movesets, it's Hydro Pump, Rest, Sheer Cold, and Double Edge. Let's talk about Sheer Cold. Sheer Cold is a 5 power point move with a one-hit KO. Yes, I said it here. It has a one-hit KO move. So you just gotta watch out. I don't like he's resting right now. So in Sapphire, the Cave of Origins where you talk to Wallace, that's where you find Kyogre there. Only on Sapphire, it would be level 45 instead of it's level 70. And the movesets, I believe it's Hydro Pump, Rest. I think it's Body Slam. I don't know the fourth move it was. Maybe it was Double Edge. I'm not too sure. So you gotta watch out for Double Edge because it can take itself out because it does recoil. While Hydro Pump is a 5 power point move, and if you somehow dodge the Sheer Cold, you're probably should be fine with it. And it's gonna try to use Sheer Cold and it missed. And when I remember how Sheer Cold works, I know it's different with Generation 1, is that the difference of the level of your Great. Real great. Okay. So what I was about to say is, I think the difference is like this depends of the level will increase the accuracy by 1 point. So a level 70 versus a 60, it's going to just increase it by 10% because it's a 30% accuracy move. Yes, I gave Lulico a waterfall. There's another reason why I have a waterfall. It'll be later on. I guess we'll start. No, not the Hyper Potion. We're gonna start throwing Ultra Balls right now. Try to see if we can catch them. Nope. And, ooh, he's gonna use Double Edge. Double Edge is like the only move that can actually hurt Ludicolo. But the good thing about having Ludicolo or Wine has Rain Dish, which it heals. And Hydro Pump is just, quad resist to that. And Sheer Cold is the only one that can actually get me out. So use Hydro Pump. And Hydro Pump does boost up by 50% because of the rain. But if you use that Rayquaza you catch, you probably wouldn't have a terrible time and don't have to worry about Kyogre and his very powerful Hydro Pump. And we are not. Really? Really? Great. Let's get out Relican. The reason I don't have my Dusclops out in the team because it has pressure, and pressure will use two of its power points instead of its 1. And Kyogre does have 2 5 power point moves and 2 15 power point moves. So let's heal the Ludicolo. Please use your cold. Please hit. Dang it. I wish it kind of hit because it would be 1 less, but it used 4 sheer cold so far, so sooner or later we don't have to worry about the sheer cold killing us. But we do have to watch out for that Double Edge. And wow, that Relican survived the. Okay, well I guess because Kyogre is more of a special tank, or not special tank, a special attacker. So maybe that's probably why, but that's kind of lucky, huh? And he's asleep. Perfect. Okay. So while we have a chance, let's switch to my Ludicolo and we're gonna Giga Drain. It should not take it out. Kyogre has a lot of health. It's a very, very strong Pokemon. I could have sent out Aggron and hopefully I can hit it with a couple of Rock Tombs to make it slower, because I think it determines on speed. It can be easier to catch it. But alright, we're going to use Giga Drain. I didn't do much. I didn't do that bad. Altaria out. Please. Gosh, this is so bad. I'm just gonna use double edge. I don't like that at all. You can't really take me out. Can you please paralyze it? No. Altaria because it will not survive another double edge. I could send out Aggron and start hitting it with Rock Tombs because it will again lower the speed. And it does factor of catching, making it a little bit easier to catch. So let's do that. And double edge on quad resist to that, and rest will do nothing really. Just gotta weaken it. So let's start hitting with the Rock Tombs. That didn't do that much big damage, huh? Uh-oh. Oh, I thought it sounded like... Oh, well, there goes Aggron. I thought it's out of power points of that. Okay, let's go back to Relican. Oh, this is a disaster. I haven't been keeping up the turns when I can start using my timer balls. I should have done that. Didn't think about it at all. That's good, that's fine. Take out the Relican, we'll switch. So she should only have, or it should have only double edge. We'll do some cheap damage on the fake out. Then we'll hit it with one Giga Drain. Yellow. Let's see if it's going to try to rest. No, it's going to do double edge. Okay. I think on the one when it used. Wow, critical hit. Crap. I think what we're going to do is. Well, we're not going to heal because if we use double edge again, if it does another critical hit like that, it will definitely take it out. So let's use just one Ultra Ball, and after that, we might start chucking timer balls. Yeah, because I feel like if I healed, he could probably be knocked out. Please use rest? I think I'm going to get Aggron out, since it's quad resist to double edge. Or it's double edge. So, wait. Oh! Ooh, it is getting a little too low on health right now. Come on, get in the timer ball. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow! Holy crap! That took like 16 minutes. Okay, or not 16 minutes, probably like, I don't know, 13 minutes. Wow, that didn't take that long. Kyogre has appeared in mythology as the creator of the sea. After long years of feuding with Groudon, it took to sleep at the bottom of the sea. Yeah, we did it. Alright, now let's get out of here. Dive out of here. I could 100% use escape rope, but oh well. And once you undive, the massive downpour appears to stop. Which is kind of funny because it's still raining, but until you go to the next room, it just disappears. So let's fly out of here. Oh yeah, you can see the next direction. Alright, well, we caught Kyogre. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Next time on more Pokemon Emerald, we'll go back to the Weather Institute and catch one more thing that's caused all this drought. See you next time. Later.